As a left-handed player, you face some interesting challenges with the handpan. The first question that usually comes up is if it's better to practice to lead with your right hand, so you can copy what other people are doing and play like everyone else. Or if you should lead with your left hand and somehow switch the patterns around. And this probably feels much more natural to you. In most situations, even though it's great practice sometimes, I would not trying to generally adapt right-handed patterns and switch your leading hand. Because leading with a non-dominant hand is not only very challenging, it is also unlikely that you will reach the same comfort and flow that you can achieve when you lead with your dominant hand, which in your case is the left. Instead, I suggest to switch the hand patterns around and lead with your left hand as it feels natural. This is not a problem as long as you play only a groove or you create your own tunes and melodies. But when you try to copy pieces from me, for example, from the videos or from other players, you will soon realize that all the tone fields are on the wrong side. In my opinion, the best solution is to simply come up with your own melodies, create your own version of the tunes. It requires some extra work, but the advantage is that you develop your creativity and train your musical ear every time you go through this process. Let me give you an example what it can sound like when you adapt our first composition from this course as a left-handed player. Before we played the 4 tugs, starting with the right hand, right, left, right, left. Now we want to start the overall groove and also the 4 tugs with the left hand. The groove looks like this.
加视频中的微信，可以咨询和获得本视频课程的高清完整版哦。
Since you are leading with the left hand, the 4 tugs should also be started with the left hand. Before we played them right, left, right, left. Now we want to play them left, right, left, right. And that means we want to look for melodies that naturally work with this hand pattern. Here are my suggestions for 4 melody variations. Of course, there are many other options to create melodies with this pattern left, right, left, right. This is simply the one that I found and that I like. So let's check out the composition. By the way, there's another way to approach this situation. You can simply ask a handpan builder to build a lefty instrument for you. Most builders can do this without problems. And that kind of instrument will allow you to copy the things that I'm playing in the videos and that other people are playing, while still leading with your left hand. However you decide to approach the situation, remember that any inconveniences you go through when having to adapt and make adjustments is a great musical practice on many levels. You will benefit from this in the long run, and it will make it easier for you to create your own tunes later on.